Last but not least, Blackrock breaks the silence. Don't forget how much it changed Shiba Inu. Do you remember how the price of a Shiba Inu tripled in just a few days? It looks like the story might happen again. With its huge amount of money, Blackrock is ready for the next step. That is a big win for Shiba Inu army and the whole field of crypto. But what is really going on? Also, why am I so optimistic? Let's find out. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. It happened at last. Since the most money has been coming into the Blackrock Bitcoin Trust, it is now bigger than the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Our attention has been drawn to this trend for a while now. As soon as the Bitcoin ETF was passed in January, Grayscale, a company that had a lot of Bitcoin, began selling millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin every day. This made a lot of people want to sell, which led to several market crashes and a lot of angry people. Here's something important to know about how this works. When a big company like Grayscale sells off a lot of Bitcoin, it fills the market with supply, which makes the price go down. The market went down because people kept selling, which caused a lot of instability and downturns. This is where the Blackrock joined with its daily Bitcoin gains. Grayscale was selling off its stocks, but Blackrock had steady arrivals for 71 days in a row, with no dumping or flat numbers. Despite Grayscale selling, the steady buying kept things in balance. It felt like a tug of war. With its dumps, Grayscale put a lot of pressure on people to sell, while Blackrock bought Bitcoin and slowly increased its shares. Now that Blackrock's assets finally go above black, the situation changes. Since Blackrock now holds the most shares, Grayscale won't be able to sell as many as they could in the past. People who own Shiba Inus are very happy right now. For some reason, Shiba Inu is very sensitive to changes in Bitcoin and often reacts much more strongly than it should. For example, when Bitcoin fell by 5%, Shiba Inu fell even more, sometimes by 10%. And now that Blackrock beat Grayscale, this is really great news for people who own Shiba Inu. Grayscale's Bitcoin dumps caused a lot of people to sell, which had an effect on the whole crypto market, but was especially bad for sensitive assets like Shiba Inu. Since Blackrock is now in charge and regularly buys Bitcoin, the whole crypto market is likely to become more stable. This should help lessen the extreme changes that Shiba Inu often go through when Bitcoin prices change. Shiba Inu owners can now look forward to a more stable market, with fewer of the big swings that have been happening so often. It's crazy to think that Blackrock now has Bitcoin worth $19.4 billion. A famous ETF expert from Bloomberg, Eric Balchunas, confirmed Blackrock's success. It is important to note that this fund is on track to become the fastest ETF ever to handle $20 billion in assets. The JP Morgan Equity Premium Income ETF holds the record for the longest time it took to reach $20 billion, 985 days. The Blackrock Bitcoin ETF has only been traded for 137 days, which includes days that aren't work days. Just to give you an idea, the change is amazing. Imagine that there is a race that most people finish in 900 days. Then, all of a sudden, someone finishes the same race in 100 days. I can't believe how fast and well it works. This shows how quickly the Blackrock Bitcoin ETF is growing compared to its peers. This amazing speed shows how fast the fund is growing and how big of an effect it could have on the market. Also, this is interesting. In his tweet, Eric Balchunas said, "It's official now." It's likely that Blackrock Bitcoin ETF will remain the best in its class for many years to come. That being said, there is enough for everyone because of the low fees, large liquidity, and strong shares brand. This tweet shows that Blackrock's Bitcoin ETF is now the clear market leader in its field. Eric thinks this will likely last for decades, which shows how valuable the ETF could be in the long run. He says that the success is due to three main strengths. There are low costs, a lot of trades, and the strong iShares brand name. Investors like the ETF because it is cost-effective and has low fees. When a market has a lot of liquidity, It can handle big deals without having a big effect on the price, which makes trade go smoothly. The iShares brand name, which is known for being reliable, makes the ETF even more appealing. Eric says that there's enough food for everyone, even though Blackrock is clearly the leader. This means that even though Blackrock is clearly the leader, there are still plenty of chances for other players in the market to succeed. This is more proof of how strong and growing the Bitcoin ETF space is. Besides all of that, Bitcoin ETFs have now seen positive flows for 12 days in a row. Amazingly, Bitcoin ETFs used to have rough spots with times when money would leave them or activity would stay the same. Now, getting money in for 12 days in a row is a huge change. This long string of steady inflows shows that investors are becoming more confident and interested in Bitcoin ETFs. A lot more people are putting money into these funds because they believe in Bitcoin and crypto in general for the long run. This good trend means that Bitcoin and its ETFs will have a bright future. This is because steady inflows can make the market more stable and drive prices up. The ongoing attention and investment could be the start of a Bitcoin ETF market that is stronger and more stable. You'll be wrong if you think it only affects Bitcoin. As I already said, changes in Bitcoin have a big effect on Shiba Inu. Because of all the good news today, this is likely one reason why Shiba Inu whales are going crazy. These good changes could really mean that crypto has a bright future ahead of it. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, like Shiba Inu, are linked to each other. This shows how good news in the crypto market can affect many other assets. As trust in Bitcoin and the ETFs that track it grows, it tends to spread to other cryptocurrencies, making investors happier and driving prices up. That everyone is feeling hopeful about the future of cryptocurrencies shows that more people see them as real assets with promise. This is good news for the whole crypto market. It looks like Shiba Inu Army was right. A huge deal involving $12 million worth of Shiba Inus was seen just today. On-chain data from Etherscan showed that the transaction was made up of 445 billion Shiba Inu tokens, which are worth $12 million. The shipping address is for Robinhood, but we don't know who it is for. But data shows that the address that was sent the money now has more than 500 billion Shiba Inu, which is worth more than $14 million. As a matter of fact, this whale's biggest position is Shiba Inu, with Ethereum coming in second. This trade is the second Shiba Inu whale movement between Robinhood and the wallet. Shiba Inu tokens from Robinhood and Zero Hash have been sent to this address over the past month. The whale has also been selling some Shiba Inu tokens on a regular basis. In the last 2 days, 200 billion Shiba Inu have been sent to 2 different wallets. Now things start to get interesting. Because of this pattern of gathering and spreading, it is hard to tell if the address belongs to a single whale or one connected to Robinhood. If this address turns out to be a single whale, on the other hand, it's seen as very good news for the market. People who buy goods on crypto markets usually do so to keep their savings safe. If this really is a single whale hanging on to Shiba Inu, it means they believe in the token's future. Also, I don't think the whale would suddenly make such a big move. An investment of this size says that a lot of thought and research went into it. That's great, because the large amount of money involved in the deal shows that the whale thinks Shiba Inu will do well in the future. When people don't sell their investments, they show that they believe in the long-term value and growth potential of Shiba Inu. This move could make other buyers feel even better about Shiba Inu, which would be good for the coin market as a whole. The good times for crypto may have finally come now that Blackrock has crushed Grayscale. The whale may have done what he did because of this. But what do you think about that? Leave a comment below. I look forward to reading your thoughts. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.